Hey guys, I've discovered one small thing that kind of completely changed my perception of things, and I can even say that it quite dramatically changed my views on life itself. And basically, what is it? It is this. Let me get it out. It may look like just few tea leaves, but what is hiding behind them is just mind-blowing. But they do not only produce tea, they believe in tea gods and tea spirits, and they worship to their legendary ancestor called Pa. One day, a friend of mine, a Chinese tea master, gave this tea to me. It's a sour pu'er tea, and you may think that, okay, that's nothing special. We all drank pu'er tea, and yeah, it is sour, so the taste is quite funny. It tastes like it has lemon without any lemon inside. So yeah, once again, it tastes great, but nothing extraordinary, I must say. And after some time, my friend said that, oh, Max, if you like this tea so much, why don't you go with me to Tingmai Mountain to visit the farmers that made this tea? And I thought to myself, why not? It sounds like a cool, interesting trip. To go visit farmers, visit tea plantations, what may go wrong? And you see, at the Tingmai Mountain, my friend introduced me to Bulang people. Basically, yeah, these are people, this is a small minority here in China that is standing behind this tea. And yeah, I've expected to meet tea farmers and like small minorities living in villages and mountains, but I didn't expect the entire world hidden there. So Bulang minority is quite interesting and unique, just like many minorities here in China. They have their own traditional clothing, they have their own traditional art and architectural style. And so they have their own culture that lasts for hundreds and hundreds of years, and they also have a very interesting legendary history. And on top of that, they have very curious and complicated belief system, and that was exactly what kind of surprised me the most. Because you see, the main industry of Bulang people is tea production, but they do not only produce tea, they worship tea. They believe in tea gods and tea spirits, and they worship to their legendary ancestor called Pa. So basically, Pa is legendary and half mythical leader of ancient Bulang people. And it is believed that he was the one who united these people together, and he guided them through wars, diseases, hunger, and survival itself. And when I was digging deeper into his personality and learned more different facts and legends about him, I've learned like a lot more than I can cover in one video. But one important thing is that Bulang people believe that Pa was the first person to discover tea and basically popularizing the tea drinking. So in Chinese culture, many people talk about Shen Nong as the one who discovered tea. But for Bulang people, tea didn't come from any ancient emperor or mythological experiments. It actually came from the leader that saved its people. As far as I understood from my trip to Tingmai Mountain, visiting different representatives of Bulang people, I understood that they believe that the tea was a key aspect of their survival in the ancient times, because there were many diseases and there was not much food, and basically by discovering tea, Pa saved their people, because he discovered also the medicinal functions of tea. And even to this day, these people, they worship tea. They have the whole altars and they have temples where they worship the statues of Pa Ailung and his wife. They do different rituals in different seasons, sacrificing tea leaves to the great tea ancestor, tea spirits, and tea gods. And when I was walking there among those shrines, I just had this feeling that I got the feeling that something is real, like it is so different from the everyday life that I got used to. And I could never imagine that something this deep and this big can hide behind such a small thing as these tea leaves. But you see, there is even more to it. When I started to do more research, Google more historical facts about Pa Ailung and asking ChatGPT to provide me more like facts, legends and things about Pa Ailung, I discovered that he was a historical figure not only of this small region in Yunnan. There are legends about Pa Ailung all over Southeast Asia. So there are legends about him from Myanmar, Laos and Thailand, and in some of these legends he acts as the tea ancestor, of course. In some legends he acts as the legendary leader who took care of his people and also had different wars with many different other tribes. And I've found several legends that kind of contradict each other because these events were set like hundreds and hundreds of years apart from each other. So for me, this makes Pa Ailung a very similar figure to King Arthur in England. And you see, all of this made me thinking, if such a small thing hides so much behind it, what else is hidden from me in everyday things, in everyday life stuff, in everything that I encounter on my way to work every day, and everything that I encounter just when I drink coffee, when I do my chores, when I just walk on a street. Basically, there is like an enormous amount of history hidden behind everything, and once I got this thought, I cannot get rid of it. So basically, the world turned out to be so much more deep and interesting than I expected. And now, when I'm drinking this tea, I always think about Bulang people and Pa Ailung. And the taste of the tea is great, but knowing about all of this makes the whole process is just, it takes it to a next level. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. That's a short video of my fascination with something that I found and discovered recently. Yeah, if you want to learn more about this or about Bulang people or about local legends here in China, let me know. Let me know in the comment section below, and let me know if you are interested in Chinese tea and what tea you like to drink. Okay, thanks and see you in the next video. Bye.